Hopefully, he comes this way. Section trains. Hopefully. I don't know, but we're definitely, I don't know, but yeah. We're definitely 156 miles from Buffalo. I took a nap on the train and woke up, and I'm like, whoa, we are deep into the yard. So I had to climb over well, there were like 5 trains, and we was like 6 in, and thank God Reese was cooperating, because normally she throws a little fucking fit, but she's getting used to being tossed up on the train. Not like tossed, but like hoisted up there and over. Whoa. Yeah. So, right now, we are at a park charging up our devices. I gotta charge this one up. Alright, so I just uploaded a video 156 miles to a terminal. And of course, YouTube decided to use the police. Hello God, dude. Fucking YouTube. Let's switch this back out to my second channel here. I'm tired, dude. Got off the train around 3 a.m. this morning. Alright, hold on, guys. Alright, is it better? Is it better or worse? I caught an intermodal. CSX intermodal. It was not really fully double stacked, but it had suitable rides, and I fucking took it. I do know one train that was going past, I think he might have saw me. He had no reasons to honk his horn. So, when it came to a complete stop, I grabbed my shit, grabbed my dough, got off the train, and went over 5 fucking trains. That was fun. That was a workout. I thought walking was a workout. But yeah. The hop out here is so freaking noticeable. So noticeable. But I'm gonna try to figure out another spot in the woods. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Hopefully. And I don't know if it's gonna go to New York or bypass New York and go straight to New Jersey. But if it does stop, like, I don't know, like, I can always hitchhike to 100 miles if it stops within 100 miles of the Big Apple. But I'm going to stay put. There is another rail rider. He's also somewhat of a YouTuber, and I think we're going to ride out to New York and get him on the path to Florida. He wants to go to Florida, and I can get him on the path. He can ride predominantly grainers. I'm going to show him what is a little bit feasible, especially going into towns. See, the thing is, when you're train hopping, you gotta know what cart to ride in, especially on the East Coast corridor. Because you're gonna go through a hell of a lot of fucking towns. Hella towns, dude. But he likes to ride the open platforms. That's fine for out west, but those out east, good. I would say good luck. I mean, each to his own. Each to his own, I guess. But yeah. Your mama's a dirtbag. Get out of here. Conductor was a viewer confirmed. You think it was the conductor that honked when I was on that train? I'm not showing freaking Reese without donations. I mean, literally, like, you guys want to see Reese, you gotta pay it. But in that yard, nobody showed up. So I'm assuming that but more likely he didn't. Because every time I love riding at night because you can see things before they see you. That's a cool thing about night riding. But because the platform knee high. The thing was knee high, dude. Like, I wouldn't say knee high, but it was like maybe a good couple of inches below my knees. And when I'm sitting, it comes up to my chin. And I duck. So I'm thinking that he might have saw me. And we was in Rochester. Right before Rochester. That's what happened. That's where I think but I didn't have my radio program for the road. I only keep my shit programmed for the yards. For the yards. Because that's where most of the bulls are. So, all my frequencies, I should have started putting down the frequencies in my CCG that I'm writing. But I didn't do that, so I just said, fuck it. I'm sure you're able to, if you have a radio. Because when you get the radio, there should be a pamphlet. And if you read the pamphlet, it tells you where to go to find frequencies. So, it's not a big secret. So, for the rail riders that think those frequencies is a big secret, most of my informations that I get is usually from fulmers. Like, there's a website that fulmers use. And thank God for fulmers, but I hate fulmers, but I love fulmers, because to me, the fulmers give me a cheat sheet. Try having a speech impediment using tongue twisters. Cheat sheet. Yeah. Alright. I don't know what the fuck is happening. What are foamers? Foamers are people that watches the train and they document and write down what time the train comes so they can come back. And sometimes they update the website they have. I can't tell you what website, but sometimes they update the website and therefore you can figure out when to come to that yard or sighting, which I wish I known that 5.5 years ago. That would have made a lot of fucking things easy. Like videography. Is it working now? Sorry about that, guys. There's a Faraday. I'm under a Faraday cage. Alright, hopefully it's alright. But yeah, so yeah, foamers, believe it or not, don't ride. Yes, they don't ride. But you can figure out through their homework what train to catch. For sure. I'm not going to show the website over the internet, over the YouTube. I'll show if you're dedicated enough to ride. I'll show you in person. But, I mean, I'm thankful that foamers take out the guesswork, as well as the scanner. Well, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty stupid. I'm pretty fucking stupid. It's amazing that I haven't got caught train hopping yet. Hold on. But yeah, I'm not gonna shy away from saying I'm not stupid, because I am. Anybody that train hops isn't that smart. Like, literally. It's one of the dumbest but brilliant modes of transportation. So, I was being quietly dumb, stupid. So, I was trying to figure out Newton's law of physics, Newton's physics, or whatever. So, I literally, like, jumped up in the air to see if I would, levitate to another spot, but it didn't really quite work out the way I thought it would. I don't know, but maybe I didn't do it right. But anyway, it was a one-time stupidity. One time. Yeah. So, I got my OF money late last night, around 9:20. I don't know what time that is, central or mountain time, but I got that. So, I'm gonna go to a Dollar General, get some ass wipes, and wait for another train. But hopefully, I get in communications with the other guy. I have been talking to a buddy of mine that I met before. His name is Psychotic, and believe next month we're gonna go train hopping. I'm gonna take him train hopping, and before that, before we get to the train tracks, I'm going to have a briefing with him, a safety briefing with him, and let him know there is a strong possibility that someone might get hurt if they don't do it right or be safe about it. Train hopping is not the safest thing ever. You could try to make it safe as much as you can. The thing is, there is a possibility it might derail in a bad way. And that's a risk that a lot of train hoppers will take, including this dumbass. Yeah. Hi, Tony. How you doing, Tony? I need a motel. I need a motel. Alright, this battery pack is done for the count. Oh, my fucking legs. I don't like my legs. Okay. I mean, where I'm at, it's, I won't say strictly intermodal, but, the waiting area that I'm gonna be at, it's gonna be strictly intermodals, I think. But I do know GM and intermodals do stop there, so I wouldn't have too hard of a time hopping out. If the guy that is in Illinois decides that he doesn't want to hop out with me or tag along, but I'm gonna rest up a little bit because I did not barely get any sleep. It was a 4-hour ride. And out of those hours, I probably only got like a solid hour. I tried to nap for 2, but I wouldn't say I was successful for 2 hours of napping. But when I did woke up, I thought we was in Albany because that train was booking it. It was. It did slow down for Amtrak. Yeah. But it did not stop. It kept going. Going. But me and the dog managed to escape the popos and the workers. Yep. Dude, it's the only spot to charge up. Spot. Yeah. Oh, is this thing hot? Why is... Okay. There we go. It should charge now. Earn up to $200 cash back referring friends. My friends don't want to do that. Why should I do that? Oh, I was there, dude. I ain't gonna lie, I was in close, dude. But yeah, the hotels here are like fucking ridiculous, dude. Yeah. Remember when I got bullied by the chat? So what if I get bullied? Dude, how much money I got left over? I don't feel like walking anyway. Walking is overrated. Bunch of retards. Yeah. Arthur. I don't know. I wonder what kind of I wonder. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know about that, dude. I do not know about that. Yes, I am homeless. Yes, I am. How much are hotels here? Okay, so let's do motel, let's see. Holiday Inn, dude. Econo Lodge. It's a 1.1 miles. Dude, I could walk that shit. Alright. Econo lodges can be bitches at times, dude. Alright. Loading the lowest price guaranteed. That would be $2 million. Oh, 76 F. Hell no, dude. That's not low. $46, 3.8 miles. I ain't walking 3.8 miles. And that's for the greenhorns. Yeah, that's for the greenhorns. Let the greenhorns walk. I ain't walking for shit. I'm spoiled. Find a room. Let's put the highest max. 4? You bitch. Man, that's stupid. Book 10 plus rooms. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Update. Room rates. Doo-doo-doo. Holy hell. Let's see. Book now. It's $69. I love 69. $69.03. That's my favorite number. $69. That's how much it's gonna cost. Alright. It says $69. Red Roofy. Yep, Red Roofy. Alright, I can't move the camera no more. Well, thank you. Earlier today I had, about 4 o'clock in the morning, I had, a gas station food. Egg cheese croissant. Honestly, I don't give a shit who watches me stream. I don't care. He's gotten smarter. Don't watch me after the fact, because I'll put it on early access for Hobo. I do have in members Hobos early access. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money to let no ads slip, so I gotta make money off of that. So if you guys want to join the Hobo section, I'm gonna let it fly for the tramps and hire. If you join tramps and hire, I'll release it early. I do have a video coming out on Monday at 6 p.m. Yeah. A 24-pack? 24-pack wouldn't sound bad. Well, like many other rail riders have told me before, figure it out on your own. I can't help you. I'm billions of miles away. I can't tell you. You gotta figure it out on your own. I figured most of it on my own. Hobo Shoestring gave me some tips. Other rail riders gave me some tips. And shit like that. It's because I was with them. Well, I wasn't with Hobo Shoestring. Don't get that wrong. Don't get it twisted. I was never in present. Talk to him over Facebook Messenger. Yeah. Tent beer and escort? No. I mean, I could go for some pussy right about now, but I'm not desperate. I'm not. It is a beautiful fucking park here, dude. It is a beautiful fucking park that I'm at. Wait, they got McDonald's here? I bet that's more into town. I mean, I feel like ordering Domino's, but I don't feel like walking. I don't feel like doing shit. I'm tired. Yeah. Homosexuality. I'm 100% male. I'm 100% that. Bro, I am not going to go out of my way, or you're not going to go out of your way and pay for pussy. Okay? I've never got in contact with Stobe the Hobo, but I did used to watch his videos. I did. Bro, no. And plus, I need a hotel. I need to shower up before I fuck a pussy. Ain't no woman want a dirty dick in her. Hell no. I would need to pour the whole bottle of Head and Shoulders on my dick. That shit is so fucking crummy right now. Dude, I haven't had a shower since I left a buddy of mine's place in Joliet. No, actually in Pittsburgh. I haven't had a shower since I left Mike Reed's place. Yeah. I'm overdue, dude. And no, I'm not going to baby wipe myself down. No. I'm going to take... Alright, so, I'm having internet difficulties because I'm under a big old gazebo. Sorry, but I wanted to charge my phone. Well, I have been walking a whole bunch. I have been walking. I've been eating a little less, which I am proud because I'm a fat elephant. Most of you might be like hippopotamus. Dude, I can eat. I can freaking eat. But I have to keep in mind that I have no gallbladder. No gallbladder. So whatever you eat intensifies the reaction. Yeah, try having no gallbladder, dude. You know, you don't really need it. It's like a shit bucket. I call it a shit bucket. But the gallbladder helps break down fatty foods like steak, pasta, shit like that. So you do want to keep it. But reason why mine disappeared is because I almost died. I literally called 911 The dude was like, police or ambulance. I said, call in the coroner. Yeah. And I say, call in the coroner. It feels like I'm dying. Hell, the hospital didn't even want me out of the fucking hospital until I got the surgery. That's how bad it was. He said, the type of infection that you had, Montana wouldn't been a thing. That's what he said. He said Montana wouldn't have been a thing for you, son. Well, he said kiddo. I was like, is that serious? He said, yeah, the next episode would have killed you. I was like, damn. So I got lucky, dude. I prayed to God that day. I was like, God, what do you want me to do? And I said, all right, God, give me the strength. I was like, God, please, pause the pain up and get to the truck stop. It was in Washington, Pennsylvania. It was south of Pittsburgh. The surgery happened in Pittsburgh area. I think it was north of Pittsburgh. They had to transfer because they didn't have the necessary means at the first hospital to do the surgery. So they had to transfer me to Pittsburgh area. At that time, I was carrying about 1.5 pounds of marijuana in my bag. I'm surprised they didn't smell that. Yeah. I was like, damn. And then my parents, they bought me a flight to Montana. I'm not going to say the woman's name because I'm not obsessed with her. And yo, please, you fucking trolls, stop coming to me, texting me, emailing me, hey, Sarah's still interested. And I'm like, no, dude, you forgot what the fuck she did to me. You forgot, trolls. She lied on a report. I did not do anything sexual to her. And I am not happy about that. How she's still running on around saying that shit. I mean, for guys to report a woman, most male cops were like, man, in their head, they were like, man, just fuck the bitch and get it over with. Fucking nothing. I don't want to fuck that slob. I don't even want to be around that slob at all. I mean, she can be a nice person when she's not trying to manipulate and do dumb shit. I mean, she is kind of funny in person. Other than that, yeah. But honestly, she tries too hard to get dick. And that's what turns me off with a woman. It's like, don't try too hard. Let the chemical whatever it's called work in its favor. Like, I gotta feel a fucking connection before. That's why I can't do prostitutes. I can't do prostitutes. I have to feel that connection. That connection that one, both connections are connected And, you know, it sounds gay, but for me to fuck a woman, there has to be a connection, dual connection. It's kind of weird to say, but I've always been like that. Like, chemistry, there has to be some type of chemistry. I mean, I'm not going to willingly fuck a woman. And that's a male thing to do. I'm sorry, I'm not like that. I am conservative when it comes to that department. I am very conservative. Yeah. I am very conservative when it comes to sex. What also turns me off is when a woman keeps talking about their ex. I'm like, bro, I'm not even trying to date you. I'm just trying to fucking peg you. Or how they say, oh, how this person fucked. I'm like, bro, I don't care. I don't care how the other person fucked you. I don't care. That's a turn off for me. And what's a major turn off, if that woman does not clean herself after she pees or poops. I'm not saying any names, but and also I like to take showers before I have intercourse with a woman. I like to know that there's no dirty extremities going into that woman, okay? I like to keep a but a strict hygiene when it comes. I am not gay. I am not gay. I am not gay, chat. I'm definitely not gay. Nope. Yeah, after I get my shit tickets, a couple of extra ramens, I'm gonna sleep the day away. 'Cause I am freaking tired. I wish I could get a hotel, but that's not gonna happen. I like to clean up. Most importantly is get a haircut. Dude, I keep forgetting I got a forehead. Yeah. But I don't think he fly for that. No, I'm in New York. I'm in the great state of New York. Yeah. I think I'll probably have better live streaming uh, in the woods. I mean, these are pretty thick woods here. Like, hold on. It looks like I'm in Noah's Ark. It feels like I'm in Noah's Ark. It's huge. I don't know yet. I gotta talk to Psychotic about that. Yeah, I gotta talk to Psychotic. I mean, it's pretty where I'm at. I don't know too much about New York like that, other than Manhattan, New York City. Shit, I might crash out in the woods here. Fuck it. No. Sorry about that, chat. There's nothing I could do about the thing. There's nothing I could do about the service here, dude. Dude, I'm not even in Buffalo. I am not in Buffalo, guy. I am 156 miles away from Buffalo. Yup. It's too hot for the tent. I might ditch the tent and go to getting a hammock. I might. I mean, the tent has a perk to it. Like, the tent, you can literally, like, escape the elements. Other than cold or hot air, but you can escape the wind, the rain, mosquitoes. I do have bug spray. I don't spray it on me. What I do is spray lightly, like I go like this in the air, like a sweeping motion. And within the last, I don't know, couple of hours, I haven't been bitten by mosquitoes. So my method of doing that actually works. Yeah. So Reese is getting better at boarding the train, which is great. I think she was plumb ready to get the hell out of Buffalo. I think. I think you found your new low. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, sir? What up, Janini? I do have Facebook. I do have Instagram. If you go to Jose Sanders Journeys, you'll see my social media platforms on Jose Sanders Journey. Oh, thank you for the $4.99er. That would be $6.76 or $6.87. Well, it jumped up. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you. Heck yeah. So, this is my crew change. I don't give a shit. Oh. Definitely not that. Documents. So, this is my crew change. And shit like that. Yeah, those are paragraphs. This spot is a stay hidden until your train comes in. Make sure there's a train blocking the cruise site. The cruise site of view. There is a convenience store. Has cheap pizza. Indiana. This is where most westbound trains stop. Longer GM stops on the main line. Train will dump a few carts in Peru and Lafayette, Indiana. 222 miles to Decatur, Illinois. At this point, you will have to figure out westbound to Springfield, Illinois, because a friend came and got me this location. You will have a 0.9 mile walk to Flying J for resupplies. This town is next to blah blah blah. People are friendly to pets. And there is a bando across the tracks. Use caution. There's neighbors there. This spot has a cement cylinder to make fire. Both NS and UP runs through this corridor. Up does stop in the IM yard. Springfield Hopout has a park to charge up, and not too far is Dollar Gen Walmart farther down. Locals are kosher. Be mindful that there is a lot of waiting. Yeah. This spot has no fence. Towards the tracks, you'll see a shack where you can charge up your devices. There's a store 0.5 from this spot. Blah blah blah. I jumped out of Ottawa and hitchhiked to Lawrence, planning to get to KC to NF to Springfield, Illinois. So yeah, I give coordinates to my spots, and this is CCG and sightings, because I've noticed a lot of people will not stop at sightings. I love sightings. Sightings is one of my favorites. Oh god, am I really buffering? Really? What do you mean the only streamer? I mean, the only streamer that is actually doing shit? Attempting to do shit? Yeah, I notice it's buffering, dude. I'm not in the best spot for streaming. I wonder why. Wonder why. Did it get tired of doing nothing, streaming nothing? I guess. I totally fucking guessed. And me personally, like, I hop on rails that, like, most people don't hop anymore. Most of the times. But I am on a main line. I don't know what the fuck they call it. But I think the shoreline, I believe it's called. Alright. The Mohawk subdivision. That doesn't say shit. That's what they call it, is the Mohawk subdivision. No way you ride the rails. That's cool. Yeah, I started doing it 5 years ago. I would have had 9 years. But my uncle, I made a promise to my uncle that I wouldn't ride. And if I wanted to ride the rails, I'd call him up and be like, hey, look, I'm itching to ride the rails. I know I made a promise. He's like, I can see what I can do. If you can meet me at a location. I did. I honestly met him. Every time, hitchhiking. I'm better at hitchhiking, dude. Sent $5. I gotta look for it. Not there. Not there. Let's try Venmo. I don't know. I don't see it. Oh, $4.99. Well, thank you very much. I see it now. Bro, of course I'm single. I actually like being single. I don't have to waste money that I don't have on a female. Like, birthdays, holidays are so fucking overrated when it comes to your significant other. Like, bitch, please. Buy your own gift. It's your birthday. Buy your own shit. I had a girl one time, like 11 years ago, wanted to get married, and I told her, I only get married if you buy your own ring. And I'd do the same. She said, bye. I was like, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. What park am I? What park am I in? I mean, it doesn't say. I mean, I didn't even read. Well, if you're from where I'm at, come and meet up with me, dude. I promise I won't ask for money. I'm in New York. Well, Bob, come and hang out with me, man. Like, literally. I mean, I won't bite you. My dog won't bite you. Upstate New York, yes. Yeah, how far am I from Albany? Let's see. Okay, Google. You know what? That's gonna say where I'm at. So, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I don't. I really don't. What's the cops gonna do? What are they gonna say? You better not ride them rails. There's an Amtrak for that. Alright. How far are we by... Okay, directions. Five hours and 43 minutes. I don't think that's what I want. It's via rail. So, give or take 5 hours. I would say I'm only like 2.5, 3 hours from Albany. Give or take, depending on the hills. Whee! You're on the way back to Brooklyn? Well, shit. I'll be in Manhattan in a few days. We can definitely hang out. But before I go out to California, I'm gonna make a pit stop with an old-time buddy of mine from Arizona. He's coming up, but I can't say where. I might take a freight train to him. General Manifest. Or I can simply take a Greyhound up to him. Simply take a Greyhound. And then take oh, hi. And take another Greyhound back to the city of Manhattan, and then ride out on a freight train with what's his name, Psychotic. Psychotic wants to do the long way around, all the way to Washington, down to California, to Arizona, to Florida, all the way up to New York. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing a live stream. It's all good. I didn't want to confuse you, ma'am. That's totally up to you, Misty. Yeah, that is a long ride. That is. I've never attempted that. I've never attempted that. Man, I got some demented people in my chat. Yeah, dude, I got some demented individuals. How am I homeless with 2 phones? It's called I worked for it. You know? Am I not allowed to work for 2 phones? I'm a hobo. In training, they said. No, I work for my phones, dude. Well, thank you, JOP. Thank you. No. These are not government phones. One phone is a $2,000 phone. The other one's $230 phone. So, the streaming phone, I pay $72 a month. This one, $125 a month. The 2000 one, $125 a month. So, I don't get no help from the government. Rebels do not seek out the government. I am a rebel. Die hard. Yeah. One to look at chat, and one to stream. I mean, literally, like, if you want to stay amateur on YouTube, be my guest. Because to me, I think it's a little inappropriate to, like, struggle to read chat. Obviously, I'm going to be streaming. If I become rich, nothing's going to change. Nothing. I'll still be riding the rails. I'll still be hitchhiking. I just won't be asking for money. I'll be financially set. Yeah, I'll keep the ads in the super chat. Because you guys fail to realize, when you don't have a steady income, $70 goes boom, quick. Yeah. When's the last time I showered? It was when I was in Pittsburgh. I like how you guys assume a lot of things, but it's alright. Oh, man. Dude. Like any other parent, like every parent that cares about their child, of course they worry. They wish that I don't hop on the trains. I mean, they're perfectly fine with me hitchhiking, but riding the rails, come on. If you're a parent, how would you feel about your child riding the rails? Man, I get a lot of trolls here. Why would I be in Bethlehem? I don't even know where the hell I'm at. I just got off the train.
Oh, you know, I bought my oxygen. Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's a dog underneath.
Oh. but I didn't get in. Where would you at?
I could do members only, but what's the fun in that?
Day to day, just day to day.
Oh no, I am like a little over 3 hours from Selkirk. A little over 3 hours. I'm way far. I gotta buy me some cigarettes. I'm running out of juice here. I'm kind of glad I'm running out of this juice. It's only like, what is the percentage on this? Doesn't say.
Well, it's stressful. They turn them under, and then they hand stitch it so that it doesn't show on the front. So this one said, well, we'll just machine it. No. Yeah, machine it.
Nope. I have no money for motels tonight. Nope.
Oh, maybe they do. I don't know.
I would love to get a motel. But I did agree to wait up on another rail rider that's coming out of Chicago area. So I'm gonna be waiting a few days. But he's pretty much a fast rider too, though. He knows how to hop too. Noodles, yeah, I'm supposed to meet up with Noodles. I'm supposed to meet up with him for a few hours. That'd be pretty cool. Hell yeah, keep on keeping on, right? It's kind of hard to get some sun at night, but yesterday, yeah, I was kind of in the sun, waiting for the train. For the very first few weeks of, well, no, I wouldn't say first, the last, I'll say like the last week of, no, it's not even the last week. But usually right about now is when I start to look like a lobster because my skin was in cold weather. So it's gonna take time for it to adjust to look tan. That's what I'm trying to do, is to get tan eventually. God damn, these old fuckers are loud. $40 from Noodles. Damn. That sucks. I might go to Walmart. Dang, this phone's hot. I do check for ticks, and I also check for ticks on my dog. Um, what I find fun is pulling ticks off my dog and flinging it off the train. Not the dog, the tick. Flinging the ticks off the train. Like, pull it off my dog, flick it into the wind. Yeah. And plus, you can feel them biting you. Most of the times. I had a tick right here. It was on my jugular. It was trying to kill me. I mean, Albany is how many miles by car? Alright. It's 152 miles by car. $2 and 25 minutes. Jesus, is the whole town coming in? I wonder if this is where the Karens come. Why do I feel hungry? I already ate. I would, but I'm not gonna do it. It's going good. It's going good so far. Oh, Zenit Gotti, he's okay. He's a little rambunctious. Leave him alone. I'm giving her some treats. I will be going to California, but I really don't want to go straight west. I honestly, like, I want to do the cutoff from New York all the way up to Chicago, and then go straight south into Kansas, St. Louis, into Texas, and take that route. Yeah. But when you travel with other people, you gotta be lenient. You gotta be very lenient. I used to be a trail guide, and I thrived off of corporations. You know, like, okay, the group is tired, but I'm not. I want to keep going. So you got to find a medium to balance out the difference. And that's what a lot of people don't know, is how to balance the differences. Because when you're traveling with somebody, one person wants to do one thing, you just want to do something completely different. But yeah, I'm down. I'm down to rail hop with anybody. Yeah, like I told the yard buzzers, I'm down. I'm not crazy like these idiots on the freight trains. I don't crawl. I don't make myself noticeable. I play peekaboo. Peekaboo. I see you. The guy laughed. Jared! Yee! What up, Jared? What part of Ohio? Because Ohio's a big state. How do you train hop with a dog? The same way you train hop any other way. But the train has to stop first. But you gotta have a confident level to get the dog on. See, God damn, fucker, shut the fuck up! Indoor voice. Alright, guys. I wonder why people pick this park. Indoor voice. Well, it wasn't like 4 hours ago. Urbana. I forget where I was in Ohio. But I've been through Ohio on a freight train. Cleveland, Ohio. I don't know the towns. The names of the towns. Alright. I've been through Columbus. Warren, Youngstown. I didn't get off the fucking train. Nope. I just kept going. And plus, the train that I was on didn't stop. It kept going. It had high priority, which is not bad. Is it you read my message? No. I just now read it. A tornado touched down? That sucks. Oh, I'm getting tired again. Well, guys, I'm gonna end the stream and figure out what I'm gonna do from this point on. I think.
No, this is all natural stuff, there's nothing, it's not.
What am I gonna do from this point on? What am I gonna do? Huh? On Jose. My email is in the bio. It's my vlog channel. Jose Sanders Journeys. For real. But anyway, both of my phones are getting hot, so I gotta do limited live streams. But it was a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Toodaloo till next time. And thank you for the donations.